Hello everyone and welcome back to the Minecraft 1.20 Let's Play. I'm in this waterfall because last time I built up a mansion here on our huge mountain. However, the inside is a bit drab, so that's what I'm going to fix today, along with improving the outside area and adding some custom trees. The first thing to do in here is actually demolish this deep slate floor. Just forget about it, it's gone. Well, now it's gone, and I didn't mention before, but the reason for this is I want to make a foggy glass floor here instead. The colors I'll use are green and teal, so I'll check my glass storage. I have some cyan and 7 lime and some regular glass. I need more of all 3 of these colors, well, including the green that I forgot to say that one. Luckily I have my sources for green dye and therefore lime dye, and I can use some lapis with the green dye, and now that's all the colors. I do have extra dye, but I'll see if this amount of glass is enough because I'm really not sure. And foggy glass works by having a light block at the very bottom. The one we'll be using here is sea lanterns, which I guess I don't have any stored here, so a quick trip to the Guardian farm to collect some prismarine shards. Oh, but I left some pre-made here when I set the farm up. Well, I'll take a stack in now that is all set. A random side note, it's kind of difficult to get to my house at the moment, well, the new one, because the waterfall I created to get up is in the cove, which is on the other side of the mountain, so I want to create a tunnel here for direct access, but maybe not out here. I could dig through a wall because it's very close to the edge. Yeah, perfect, that works for now. And now we can easily get to the waterfall. I don't know how far down the glass should go, but I also forgot that the edges still need deep slate to cover the mountain's insides. Oh well, I'll just travel all the way back down here. It's a good thing that I made that tunnel. I'll take the pit down and fill in the walls until I run out of deep slate. Then I can see how deep it is and if I need to go mining for any more. As it turns out, the supply did not last long. We haven't even gotten to anything super complicated and I'm already running out of materials. Anyways, I'll be back. I got over 2 stacks. I'm hoping that'll be enough to get a decent amount finished. Okay, so that's about as far as I'm going to go, I think. That means now I can add some light down here, and starting with the green glass, then a layer of lime glass, leaving a space between them. Finally, the last 2 layers are cyan glass, but I don't even have enough for 1 layer somehow, so it looks like I'll need to do some trading. Oh, thank god I made that. It was too close. There we go. Actually, that might have been too much glass. Yep, I overshot it a little, but now that's the floor finished. I'll get some more cobbled deep slate and stone bricks, some andesite and quartz, and over at the tree farming boat I need cherry logs and some oak and spruce wood. I'll also go into my barrel of chests. I'll definitely need more than that. I'm replacing this birch table with andesite because it's a bit too close to the fire for my liking, and I don't want any flammability problems. As for this tower, we can start by removing all of the dirt that I can reach. To separate this room from the others, I'm using oak fences with a cherry beam on top. The staircase I made last time, I'm going to actually switch out for the stone bricks I used on the next floor. And to fill the space behind it, I can add a couple deep slate wall. Oops, I've gotten myself stuck. Now I'm going to add some random spruce shelving around using slabs and stairs. I've got a little workstation here, and now I need to fill in these walls with chests and some barrels. I left a space above all of these because I want to put cherry hanging signs there so that I can label them once I have items in here, like that. And now I need to do something about this hole in the ceiling. I want to use some purple blocks to match the cherry logs. I'll make some concrete and smelt the purple terracotta that I used for the build last time. While I'm waiting for that, I will turn this all into concrete. I guess I'll also need some light for this room, and the best block to fit with the vibrant amounts of purple, I think, is a redstone lamp, since it'll tone everything down some. I only have one though, and I never have glowstone, and I'm willing to bet my cleric will refuse to trade with me. Let's see, where are you hiding? Oh, hello. Oh wait, you actually do. You surprised me, sir. Good day. Well, that was surprising. But now I can try and fit all of these materials into a nice looking pattern. But I forgot the redstone blocks to light these. There we go, that should be better. Now I want to add some more fish tanks on this side, and I think I'll use quartz, so I'll trade for as much as I possibly can. I want 2 shorter tanks stacked here, and it's going to cover some of the foggy floor. This was planned poorly, I know. As a finishing touch, some cherry trapdoors. Lovely. Now, I know this whole thing is hanging over the artificial void some, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. The fish for these, we can just kidnap a few of these guys. This pond actually is kind of overcrowded anyway. Okay, all of the fishes are now in their new homes, and I'll put some tables and things in the opposite corner. So it's not much for the moment, but I used some prismarine as a table to fit the fish vibe. I'll add some flower pots and other small decorations, but first I'm going to do something different for a couch. I'm thinking a bed couch so that I can actually sleep on it when I'm too lazy to go all the way up to my proper bedroom. I have some red sheep, so I'll make 2 red beds. While I'm down here, I can collect some bricks for flower pots. That should work for a sofa, except it needs a back to it. Some mangrove signs I think are the best thing to use. Instead of focusing on every small detail on each floor, I'll save it for last and do a sweep of small decorations once I've got the general idea down for the layout. That being said, it's time to move up to the second floor. I know I want to have the kitchen here, so I'll go make some white and black concrete for a checkerboard floor. The counters are going to be made out of some different things. I'll use some bee boxes, a bookshelf, a composter, and a smoker, with a little chimney. Some bonus shelves, made of spruce of course. I'll have a railing going all the way across here, made of cherry fences and topped with trapdoors. And with that, the kitchen nook is complete. However, the rest of the floor is definitely not. So I'll go back to the tree boat and collect some more cherry wood. With a couple stacks acquired, I'll trade with my villagers for a bunch of bookshelves. Oops, that's glass. I definitely almost traded my entire savings away. But as it turns out, my savings aren't good for that much. In fact, we really didn't get far with any bookshelves. Luckily, I've got a sugarcane farm I haven't touched in many episodes, so I'll gather that and trade with this guy. Maybe at some point he'll lower his trades, but I guess I probably should have zombified this guy to make it all worth it. Whatever, I'll roll with it. My plan is to make this green window a reading nook of sorts, because apparently this floor is a room of nooks, I don't know. But I'll use some oak to make it seem like there are empty shelves, and also to save on bookshelves. I'll put like a big center table type of thing here with purple and orange for the color scheme, kind of contrasting all of the gray that I have going on. The floor feels a bit bare and probably kind of cold, so I'll put a magenta carpet or 2 around here. The next thing this area needs is some plant life, and I'm going to use new sniffer plants, so I'll grab some pitcher plants and oh, actually, I haven't checked this in a while. At least we've got plenty of plants. It's really not the minecart's fault, honestly. I haven't set up any kind of storage system. Anyways, these can grow by the fireplace here, planted in an acacia pot type thing. A quick break here to mine andesite for the ceiling / next floor. I'm using andesite with deep slate tile stairs as kind of a trim. I used these mushroom blocks and mud as a wall, but I'm taking it out to replace it with an empty bookcase. I could use the mud I just demolished though to build a railing on this edge. The last furniture item for this floor is a cherry dresser with some acacia drawers. To be able to access the next floor I need some ladders, and now of course I am out of sticks. The ladder goes over here, and to climb it I'm actually going to have to climb into scaffolding. That's part of the window, but that's fine, especially since I really don't have anywhere else to put it. So now I'll move my shulkers, and firstly up here, another railing made of acacia trapdoors this time. I traded for some stuff, so I'll put this beam in, and hang some lanterns from it. There really doesn't need to be much on this floor, so I'll just throw some more barrels and this glowberry farm here for light sources. I need to buy a lot of bookshelves to bring this all the way up, and I want a ridiculous amount of campfires to decorate with, so I've got some crops that I can trade, but I also have a lot of smooth stone. So now I've got the stuff for this bookcase, and I also want one here to divide this room from the main structure. First though, I'll add more glowberries to fill in the window space. Okay, that's all set. Now I can build up a little spiral staircase here, I think, and that brings us here. It's the final floor, folks. We're almost done, I swear. I'll fill in the floor here with some oak planks. To fill this awkward gap here, we can use prismarine bricks. It does cover the light source though. To start the bed, I want to have some glowberries hanging down, so I'll set up an overhang that will also serve as a floor leading up to the balcony that I somehow decided should go on that level. Next, I'll use some stripped crimson, as that was not smooth at all, purple slabs and crimson signs to make a perimeter here, and bringing up fences as a support, which I'm realizing doesn't connect to the overhang, some crimson fence gates along with more glowberries, and that should work. Except for I don't actually have a bed. I'm not going to take the one from my starter house because I still want to have one there, but I'll make a nice purple one. Some more storage, a dresser, and this closet where I actually think I'll store some armor. I'll make a few armor stands, and maybe use our first iron armor set. It even has those coastal armor trims on it, along with whatever else I have that's decent. I'm actually going to make some diamond armor just for the sole purpose of displaying it here. Yep, worth it, I think. So that's everything for the major furnishings, but I do need to polish some stuff, such as these light fixtures. I also need to set up the cat towers out here. Wonderful. Now I can finally bring all of my cats all the way up here. To do that though, instead of traversing this cluster of a mountain, I mean the terrain is pretty rough, I will make a bubble elevator instead for easier access. I'm going to start it here and see where it ends up on top instead of picking a spot by my house because I don't want to be tearing everything up down here. Okay, that works. I don't want to leave this stoned, so any walls that aren't showing on the outside, I'll make prismarine. Since only half the walls are inside, I will make the non-prismarine ones at least solid stone. Now this is operational and pretty, and to get down, I don't have my wings on. Nope. No one saw that, it's fine. Fortunately, we don't have to get the cats back down, so they should be fine going up the elevator. Come on guys, we're going on an adventure. Hello? Everyone single file into the bubbles, please. Oh good, some even teleported up with me. So we've got 4 out of 6. Alright, now everyone made it. So if I could just get all of you into the house. So none of them made it to the catio that I set up, but I suppose that's accurate. If only there were boxes in Minecraft. You'd love that. Now that the cats have moved in, let's collect some flowers and add in some small decorations to this place. I think those small items add a lot to these spaces, and with that, dare I say the interior is fully complete. On the first floor, we've got the fish/axolotl tanks and the fireplace next to the storage and workspace. The next floor has got a meeting table thing that I'll probably never use, but it looks cool. The kitchen nook here looks good, and the third floor is miscellaneous stuff really, but there's lots of bookshelves, so it's kind of a library area. The final floor up here is my bedroom, and it's got cats. I've got many armor stands displayed, and some storage with flowers and things. So yeah, the interior is all set, but you've probably noticed the state of the ground around the house. I also need an area set up where the bubble elevator comes out. So I'll start by bone mealing the ground to spread moss around because this mountain is a random acacia biome, so that means all plant life is brown and sad, but it just doesn't fit the vibe. As for the bubble elevator, I will use all kinds of bamboo and make something like this. We've also got to build a better path to get around here. Much better. I need to make use of the cliff face back here, so I'll start with some stone bricks, a little border and retaining wall here with a deep slate and mossy cobblestone, plus chiseled stone on top. It's a good base for a balcony, but I'm going to add some smaller custom trees growing in certain spots out here, as well as around the house's general area. And with that, I would say that we have improved the area enough for one day at least. But that is all the time that I have for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.